Okay, we are connecting. Ooh, lots of people here already. Whoa, how many people here already? Wow, that was so cool. I just logged in and we got Nicholas is here, Tina's here. Tina and Nicholas are talking back and forth. Oh yeah, I got you guys. You guys are both blue, right? You both have check marks, I think. Pretty sure I got everyone I wanted. All the regular folks that were in here got their check marks. Okay, let's see. Lots to see. Okay, all right. I think we're good. Hey, Jason. Jason stopped by the shop to say hello today. Thank you for stopping by, Jason. I was probably sleeping. I didn't wake up till 5, so I don't know if you visited while I was sleeping or if... Oh, hey, Matt. I think... Okay. Do all 4 of you have the moderator check marks? I think all of you... Ralph, you are earning a moderator check mark as well. I'll probably give you one in a few days because you keep showing up. Trying to give everyone this right. And Reed, I think I owe you one too, I think. I forget who I gave. I gave check marks to like 5 people. Good day. All right, so we're going to look for funky clouds again tonight. My friend James has a little bit of a theory that... Yeah, I was sleeping. I'm looping through now. I woke up at like 4 yesterday. Today's 5. Tomorrow will probably be like 6. Because what happens is I can't really go to sleep until I kind of like shut my brain off. I have to get all the showing time done. Then I can fall asleep. If I don't do that, then I just toss and turn. Thursday's pretty busy. Tomorrow will be when it's really busy. Tomorrow will be a fun walk. I was doing that thing where I kind of didn't want to... Yeah, Reed, if you keep showing up, all you guys that keep showing up in the early streams here, I'm going to make everyone moderators. Anyone who keeps showing up over and over again, well, I'm still a small little channel. You could be the moderators because I appreciate you guys. I know I got Jason, Tina, Matt, and maybe 2 more people. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so I was just like, I was kind of debating whether I wanted to walk and talk tonight, mostly because we just walked by the right here is where people are half naked when they're eating. It's crazy. But yeah, I was thinking of not streaming tonight because I get in my mind, I don't like repeating myself and I feel like I keep walking the same places. But then I thought, you know what, if I just push through, I know you guys enjoy my company and I feel like, oh hey Jace, I feel like if I just keep going, you guys will be here to have fun with me. And like we already had 11 people and we just started. I think we didn't hit 11 people for half an hour last night. That's kind of awesome. And then I checked yesterday, we got 50 watch hours, I think. And the day before was 40, so that grew a little bit. And then, so I feel like I just need to grind it out. And like, as long as you guys are having fun, I'm having fun. Hey, Darren. I feel like every time I get a little demotivated, this time I set it up. And all of a sudden I pop in, you guys are already chatting and having a fun time. And like, that's amazing to me. This is fantastic. I love it. I got bottled water. I have a Red Bull because I'm still kind of groggy. I need to wake myself up a little bit. I woke up at 5, so it was about 9 now. Been up for 4 hours. Let's see, what did I do? We got all the whatnot packages are shipped. So anyone who bought stuff, Tina, I think you have stuff. Those orders are on the way today. Ooh, we have trash candy patrol going on. I can't say it. Street candy pickup machine. Matt is here. Matt, I think I gave you a moderator too. I know I gave 4 or 5 of the regulars moderator status because I appreciate you guys and I'll give you the power to be able to be like, yeah, this is my place. I'll keep it clean. Yeah, I have water. I think last night I should have brought water with me. I wasn't really thirsty because it's cold actually. It's I think 51 tonight. It's about 3 degrees colder and I'm feeling it this time a little bit. I do have a Red Bull though. I have a Red Bull and a water. I like a street candy harvester. There we go. And you got notification. Cool. Is that the first time you guys have seen a notification? Because I don't. Maybe it's because you've watched the last few that it's starting to notify people.
Like he
Yeah.
just got up and ripped the
Oh,
shit.
A lot of people out there. Drunk people. Don't even know how to walk. Oh, let me do a voice check too. It should be in sync. All right, let me. Yeah, exactly, Reed. You gotta make sure the chat doesn't have any street candy in it. Yeah. So Matt, you've been getting. Tina got the first one. All right, that's super cool. That's starting to promote. I think the more I stream and the more people watching and stuff, the more it will get notification. How do I? Okay, just voice. Hello, is my voice synced with the video? That's why I want to double check, make sure I'm not like. All right, let's get in the light. Where's my face? There's my face. Is my voice in sync with the audio? You let me know, because I'm still not 100% sure how to get all the things on this done. Okay, let's walk. Okay, so let's walk. Where I'm trying to remember what street I was on when we saw that really weird blue cloud. My friend James had a theory, so I want to see if we can reproduce it, because that was so like odd last night.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, sweet. Oh, Jason was in the neighborhood. Jason, were you did you hide something? I wouldn't put Jason if you did. Oh, okay, sweet. So we're at 13 people, which is a very strong start. Yesterday, I think we peaked out at 21, 25 the day before. And let's see if we can get past that today. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know how to make a salacious title to get strangers to come in. You guys all know me, so that's why I have to learn how to be entertaining to someone who's coming here for the first time. And Jason, we're at 15 already. Oh, this is cool. Jason, you motivated me too. Jason stopped in just to see if I was going to live stream a walk tonight. So I think that, when you guys look in on me and like asking what's going on and all that stuff, it kind of, it does motivate me. So I do appreciate it. And as long as you guys don't get bored with me walking down the same streets, because until I don't have to worry about time and stuff, I want to get to other places. But right now, it's just like I have limited time, so I gotta get walk done in between all the other things I gotta do. Last night, I got the Whatnot packaging done, and it really exhausted me. And then I hate packaging. I like selling on Whatnot. I just hate packaging. And then after that, I quick sorted a ton of comics, probably about 15 long boxes. I got them sorted by publisher. I need to get everything under control. I have so many comics. Okay, sweet. Yeah, the Greenpoint, there's all kinds of fun little side streets and stuff. All right, awesome. You guys are this is awesome. Jason, was anything good at the thing? Like, I don't know if they restocked or not. Did you find anything? I kind of wish I could figure out a way to stream with people. I want to see people's comic calls. I want to like walk and talk and do a comic calls. Or look at other people's comics while I'm walking and talking. That'd be kind of cool, actually. All right, we're at 14. 14 is good. Yeah, the thing is a little bit out of the way, but every once in a while you find the most amazing things at the thing. All right, this is a kind of cool construction tunnel here. I like the way this looks. We're going to go check on the Empire State Building because we need our daily check to see what colors they're celebrating. Yeah, that's the only problem. Is the only way I get good prices. Oh no, I lost. All right, I got lost for a second. Okay, we're good again, I think. Oh no, there's a couple of blind spots here. I think we're going a little bit in and out right here. Okay, that was a whole dead zone right there. It depends on which Johnny Quest it is. If it's an old one, it definitely has some value. If it's the 90s one, it has a little bit of value, but not like a ton. But yeah, the haggling there sucks. That's the one thing I hate about the thing, is just how annoying it is to haggle them, because they don't give you a set price. I'd rather go. I'm in a dead zone. All right, this sucks. I gotta remember that this, oh no. We're sort of, nope, not connected. We're going in and out. I gotta remember this is a dead zone, not to come over to this side. I think we came over here and it died a little bit last night. Go. No, I don't want a dead zone. Okay. I'm trying to go back over to the other street because I think Kent has a big dead zone, which kind of sucks. Okay. We're connected. Hopefully it stays. No, we're in and out a little bit. Okay, I think we're connected again. Okay. Hi, Morlana. I'm not sure if you heard that. Johnny Class, probably $5. And the thing, I wish they would just have a set price. You know, $5 an issue, 10 for 30, 50 for 100 or something like that. Just so you can kind of know where it starts with. It's not like this random, you don't know what the price is going to be haggle, which I kind of hate. And I've gotten in big fights with them, but I've been agitated to the point where it felt like a fight, kind of like the one guy was like, oh, these are worth so much, and then he like starts looking stuff up. I'm like, all right. And so I pull it out, I start grading. I'm like, all right, this is a very good plus. He's like, I don't care about the condition, it's $84. I'm like, yeah, only if it's a near man copy. This is a very good plus. Oh man, we hit 19 people, and then in that dead zone we lost everyone. Oh man, I hate when that happens. We were at a good, oh no, 3 people. I lost everyone. No, 2 people. Oh no. Am I connected? All right, 4 people. I think we're connected. Oh, that's a bummer. Every time I hit a little dead zone, people leave and then people don't come back. Yeah, it's not worth the hassle. Only if you pull out an issue that's worth like $5,000. Yeah, I'll give you $80 for that. Oh, I think it was right around here when we sold the Blue Cloud. Oh, there we go. 9 people. All right, back to 9. Sweet. We were hit 19 though. 19 was the peak, but I don't know how easy it'll be to get back to 19. All right, I won't go down that street again. Yeah. It was right by that sign, right? This is where the blue light was. But I don't see anything going on right now. So my friend James, he thinks that there's a bridge in Queens, that direction, that has like lights that are colorful that shoot up into the sky. He says he sometimes sees weird colored clouds out his window. So I think that's where it was. So that makes a lot more sense to me than a UFO. But it was still super fun to see something so weird that I've never seen before in the sky. That was so wild. Yeah, I just wanted to come over here and see if I saw anything. We're gonna have to come here often, I think, until we see a cloud like that again, so that I know exactly what it is and not UFOs. That was so cool though. I want to find something else cool like that. All right. So what's new in everyone's world today? Anything exciting going on? Yeah, it might be the Kosciuszko Bridge. That's probably what it is, which would make sense. I know. I mean, it would be cool. Well, maybe cool, maybe absolutely terrifying if it was aliens. I'm still gonna go with UFO until I actually see another colorful cloud. Because like right now, the sky is full of all kinds of fluffy clouds. It looks really cool, actually. I don't know how well you can see them. Like the sky is beautiful right now, but nothing is lit up with weird colors. So it's probably just the right timing, right place, all that kind of stuff. We hit, I don't know if we quite hit 60. It's about 51 right now. I think it was closer to 60 earlier in the day. So it's actually a really gorgeous day right now. I need to start making some plans of where I want to walk during the day once I get more to a normal day schedule again. And I want to figure out where to go comic hunting. Kind of want to do some hunting throughout the city. Not 100% sure. The Queens Comic Party is on again this weekend in Queens this time instead of Brooklyn. was thinking about going there, but so it was chill. So it probably was like close. So it was like okay with a nice jacket and hat on, but not like t-shirt weather. I think I don't feel like walking too much around Greenpoint today, so I think we're gonna walk this way. I'm gonna go over to the park. I think over to the track. Okay, we have some weird lights flashing. I guess it's the light. There we go. We found a possessed house. What is going on? Does anyone know Morse code? Is this light saying something? New York City probably has 20 comic shops, plus dozens more thrift stores and other places that you can find comics. All right, anyone know Morse code? Is this today's mystery? That sounds like fun. I would love to visit all over the place looking for cool comic shops. That's actually one of my goals, life goals. If I could get to the point where these channels just grow and I can just travel the world looking for comics, that'd be amazing. Yeah, I've heard, oh yeah, it's pretty cool. There's something's going on. That light was dancing like a disco. Oh, I'm in a dead zone. Oh, I hate these dead zones. I'm afraid of dead zones because every time I hit them, people stop watching. And then I don't hit records. I kind of like records. They're kind of motivating for me. We're at a good solid 12 people. We hit 19 people though before, which 19 is actually quite a lot of people early in the stream. I just would like it to kind of, break new records. And yesterday, so 2 days ago, the stream did 40 watch hours. Yesterday we hit 50. So I like seeing growth like that. That clearly shows me that there's a future in this channel. And at 50 hours, I need to do 80 days in a row. So without growth, 40, I would have to do 100 days. So one day knocking off like 20 days is actually kind of amazing. So I'm hoping today's stream kind of knocks it out a little bit more, just so that like if we got to 100 watch hours, then I'm counting a month, not like months, which would be super cool. We got the mini taco truck. No, it's all because of you guys. You guys were hanging out with me like crazy yesterday.
That's okay, yeah, whatever. Just quesadilla.
All right, we're going over here. I want to go along the top edge of the park and then go over to the track because I think the track would be kind of fun at night. Although we could probably walk down Manhattan Ave a little bit. Yeah, slowly getting there. Honestly, I really enjoy these walk and talks. I think they're just really relaxing for me too. I mean, my arms get a little bit tired holding this thing, but it lets me get through the walking without it being like a tedious thing. It becomes just a really fun thing I look forward to each day. In fact, I want to just do nothing the rest of the day. Get my walk in and then be good to go for the day. I don't have to package things, price things, organize things. I mean, I love doing that too, but I just, the walk is where it's at. Awesome, Darren. I'm really happy that there's a bunch of you guys. I'm hoping it slowly grows, a few people more each time, because the more people, the more fun it is for me. Just because there's lots of people, like if there's only 1 or 2 people, it's kind of hard to think of things to talk about. When there's lots of people, someone's going to ask some kind of weird question and I'll be like, oh yeah, let's talk about that. Oh, welcome back. The algorithm does like almost too much to the point where you almost have to do stuff every day or else they stop rewarding you, and which is exhausting. But just doing these walk and talks, I'm trying to walk anyway, so just add something I can add to the walk that's kind of fun. All right, we're gonna walk down Manhattan for a bit. And then I think my son was playing some video games, but he's gonna come jump on the stream too. So I love that my family wants to hang out while I'm walking. I was like, we should get a treadmill so they can walk with me. My son does like to take these walks with me though on a non-school night. Get a little exercise. I need to attempt the bridge again. Did you guys watch my bridge walk when I did it before the stabilizer? That walk was a little bit chaotic. I think it was kind of loud too, so I don't know if that is a good one, but it was kind of fun to go over the bridge. I think I want to attempt that again. Now, Tina, I appreciate every time you buy one of my little art cards. I just love that's going to. I know you're going to enjoy it and appreciate it. And the new one I just did, I thought was pretty cool looking. Like, I struggled with it. I did the blue background kind of, and I thought, you know, it looked kind of cool, but I wasn't happy with it. I wasn't even going to try to sell it. And then, oh, there they are. There's Allison, the cool kid. But then I was like, you know what? Let me put a silver design on top of it, and the silver design made it really pop. So that's cool. All right, we're at 15. Good audience. I think yesterday, the whole show, it said I averaged 13. So we're above average. Let's see if we can get up to 25. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, Tina, I kind of go out of my way to use blue just because I know how much you like the blue. So I'm kind of drawing with you and Robin and Carly in mind right now a little bit. And Felix a little bit. Not as much, so I'm only going to do a few a week. So I don't get really... Yeah, the Boba Fett's super cool. I was looking at it. Just, you know, it's so cool to see in person because you see all the, like, the texture from the pen and stuff, and it really adds to it. All right, I'm at the top of the park, I believe. Driggs. Yeah, I'm happy I hopped on. I wasn't going to just walk without hopping on, but I was getting like, I just get this feeling I don't want to repeat myself. And when I do that, I get kind of negative on myself. But I'm super happy I hopped on because this is actually fun. And it's like we just continued from yesterday. You know what it is? When you know how you have friends you haven't seen in a while, and like when you see them after 6 months, you don't have much to say because you haven't seen each other. But then you have other friends that you see all the time, and every time you see them, you have novels of stuff to talk about because you just continue in conversations from the day before. That's kind of what this feels like. And I think that's super cool. Oh, this park up here is so dark looking right now. I think I did a... Oh, that could be. You're gonna make me start digging. I almost thought Jason came into the neighborhood today. I almost thought, well, maybe Jason was hiding something while I was here. He would let me know though, so that because the chance of me actually randomly finding something that someone left would be like next to nothing. Where did I leave off? I left off in the middle. So yeah, maybe I'll head down to the other side of Williamsburg a little bit. I just figured we've never been down this street, so this is where I wanted to aim for today. I'm not sure where that was filmed, honestly. Love the Warriors, man. No, I didn't really do interesting. Let me think. Interesting customers. Well, let's see. Yesterday, I had a guy come in with some amazing Silver Age stuff. I really wanted to buy it. I gave him a $150 offer, which was a little bit high. It was like in between wholesale and full price. And he kind of balked at it. He's like, oh, I gotta ask my brother, which always bothers me when people need to ask someone else if the price is okay. It's like, do you know what price you want? Just let me know. It makes it easier. Yeah, I think Allison and Cool Kid are here. I know, Jason. That would have been cool if you did. This is a fun little outdoor restaurant thing. I'm not sure what this is. Okay, I see the baseball field. All right, so over there is the baseball field. So we're kind of up on the north side here. And this is like a little botanical garden kind of thing going on here. Oh, we're at 19 people. We're sustaining at 19. This is actually really cool. Do you think... All right, so yesterday we hit 21. Okay, yeah, Riverside Park, west side of Manhattan. I can actually get there pretty easily. If you guys ever want me to take a trip over there. Hey, glitter and duct tape. Awesome, everyone's here tonight. This is fantastic. I think this is a school. For a while there, I think we would motorcycle. We have so many motorcycles in the neighborhood. For a while there, we would vote in that building, but they've moved the voting locations. motorcycle time. I can't even hear my own brain thoughts. Sorry, that takes away the mood. Which building? I don't know if we missed any buildings. Very noisy. Hey, Serge. Yeah, Warriors is definitely one of my all-time favorites. I would say Warriors is in my all-time. Oh, Empire State Building. Oh, we know what happened was we disconnected. So what I will do is, because it is fun to figure out what the colors are for the night, I have to remember that one street, it disconnects. So maybe we'll head back down in that direction, and then we'll find the Empire State Building in an area where I don't disconnect. It's a really nice, like the clouds look super cool tonight. I don't know how well you can see the moon. I'm gonna see. It's just, it's up there. See, that's the moon right there. It's just a little dot of light. It's not like a giant blue cloud that's super lit up. But yeah, let's go, we'll head this way. This looks like some kind of fun restaurant. I'm not as familiar with this street, so this looks new to me. Yeah, but not crazy amount of blue like that one light. That one cloud last night was lit up. But my friend James has a theory that there's a bridge in that direction that has crazy lights on it. So it might have been that. Yeah, I was going to go look at the Empire State Building, but then I cut out and I went from like 19 people down to like 4. I hate it when that happens. Yeah, there are Warrior comics. I think I have them all. There's not a lot. There's just a small handful, but I love the Warriors. Such a fun... I love like survival tales, and the Warriors is a type of survival tale. It's like a zombie movie without zombies, basically. It's a survive the streets of New York kind of tale. And all the, like half the people from the Warriors movies are always at the local convention signing stuff and whatnot. All right, let's see. This is the track. I feel like I want to walk around the track a little bit, just because it's nice and bright and kind of just beautiful. Although we could probably move, you know what, maybe we'll walk. All right, let's walk with the track once. We'll do a circle, and then we'll come back, and I'll go walk that way a little bit. It looks kind of fun over there, and I don't think we go that way. I like kind of mixing it up. I don't think we've been this way as much. Oh, original prop jacket would be amazing. I wonder how much that would be. I know the Warriors has a very, very strong cult following, but I don't know how strong like a younger audience is with the movie. Yeah, I love those kind of movies too, like Escape from New York, Day After Tomorrow, even though it's a bad movie. I just love that's in New York. So we're at the soccer field. It's so bright during the day. It's like daytime here. I mean, at night, it's so bright. Super cool. I like walking on this track though, because it's a clay track. It's kind of like easy on the feet. Good place to run if you need to exercise a little bit. Trying to think what other... Independence Day has a few New York scenes, but not really. I feel like there need to be more like people surviving in the city kind of movies. Planet of the Apes, of course. All-time classics. I love all the original Planet of the Apes are some of my... Oh, The Park is Mine is great. I love that one. It's very, very... I don't know if you guys know that one, but I love that one when I was a kid. It's Rutger Hauer, I think. And he's like a Vietnam vet, and he goes a little crazy, and he's pissed off at the city. So he gets a whole bunch of weapons and takes over the park. Yeah, Day After Tomorrow is so bad, but so good. Home Alone 2, yeah, that's a survival tale. You know, he's at home surviving, trying not to, get himself in trouble. I Am Legend, that's another great one. Yeah, you guys reminded me, this is my favorite genre of movies. Whether it's an actual apocalypse or like Home Alone. I like just survival tales. Cloverfield, the first one I loved. That was actually a really good New York one. Second one, not so much. I haven't watched the third one. I doubt it. Just because it's so old-timey, they probably had to make sets to make it look old-timey. Look how cool it's just everything looks at night. It's just all lit up. It looks like it's daytime. All right, we're sustaining 1920 people. This is actually pretty cool. We're half an hour in. I have another about hour with you guys. Hope you guys enjoy my long walks. You want to see the field a little bit as I walk? I'm not sure on the phone itself. I need to figure out how to get the actual phone stabilizer to work a little bit better. Yeah, no, it's definitely, if you need to do any kind of sports stuff at night, the lighting is perfect in this field here. And it feels safe because there's so many people here just doing stuff. It doesn't feel like I'm in some weird, seedy, scary place. And just the phone, it's amazing how well it captures light at nighttime. Like, I'm actually shocked because I'm so used to the GoPro that gets really pixelated when it gets dark. But the iPhone seems to do a really quality picture. I mentioned a few things I need to figure out. I need to figure out how to do a separate battery that I can have in a backpack so I can stream for longer. I have to figure out a portable microphone. And, oh, I think I just actually passed where I wanted to go. All right, I think we're going to go out the corner here and then we're going to walk on the street after this. Because I think we just did a full loop, I think. Or maybe not. No, I think we did a full loop. Yeah, the stabilizer works like about 90%, which is awesome. So much better than when I didn't have the stabilizer. It is a bit windy. That's why I have a hat on. I have a fun, my mom sent us knitted hats. I'll show you my fun knitted hat. Let's see if we can see it. Is that my fun mom knitted hat. So it's like a little hug from my mom while I walk around. Yeah, when I watched back the rerun, I think so it's a couple days celebrating the same thing. Okay. All right, so maybe we'll just walk around on East Williamsburg for a bit. I can't remember. I think there's a path over here. Yeah, super fun. I love it. Oh yeah, my mom's always been a creative person. I think she just enjoys having something to do during the day. So she could just sit and, watch a show or something and knit something. She enjoys it. She did a whole series of knitted mushroom people, which are absolutely amazing. They sent one to Allison, or she sent one to Allison for Allison's birthday. And I thought it was so cool. I kind of want a whole collection of them. All right. It is slightly cold today. Like, I feel a little bit chilly. Although also at the same time I'm kind of sweaty. It's a weird feeling, like when it's cold but you're doing a lot of exercise. It's both clammy and freezing at the same time. All right, let's go over this way. We'll walk around East Williamsburg a little bit because we don't really visit this area as much. On Easter, I went with the cool kid. We traveled all over southern Williamsburg, just checking out all the cool little shops and stuff. And that was actually a real fun day. What I really like are the little teeny gift stores that have like bootleg toys and stuff. You find some really goofy stuff. All right, I'm gonna finish this drink. All right, guzzled. Okay, now I have two hands. All right, 21 people. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my evening stroll around the neighborhood. I would walk down the middle of the street. This is a street that goes through the two parks. It always looks so cool to me that you're just like, feels almost like a suburban area when you're driving down there because everything else is full of so many buildings. It's funny how I like things like that. It's always fun to have a little bit of a different feeling when you live in one place that's like one thing and then see a little bit of something else. Let's see. Oh, this is the way we came already. There's that building again. Okay. I guess we're just going looping. Oh, that's funny. I thought we were over on the other side. Got a little turned around there for a second. So you guys think I'm going to see anything really weird tonight? looking at the sky just to see if anything jumps out. Okay, we're gonna make a right here and just loop around this area a little bit, see what's going on, see if we can find anything interesting to look at. I need to have a daytime schedule so I can do some daytime streams so we can see things better. But honestly, I kind of like it at night too because it's very relaxing to me. I know for you guys it's kind of nice just to be relaxing. Okay, I don't know. I haven't seen any chat in a while. Okay, there we go. There's glitter. I don't know if the chat turned off or not. Okay, let's go this way. I don't know. I'm not familiar with it. I'll have to do another walk here. It'll be on the list of things to look out for again. But let's go this way. See what's going on. Aliens. I know I'm looking. I'm looking for the aliens. It looks like just the normal street. There's not a lot of street candy. It's not street candy night, so we don't have street candy. Which also means I haven't seen any street candy pirates. So I guess that's good. Maybe the aliens are out for the street candy. Yeah, there's not a lot of street candy. That's what most people think New York is all street candy. But it's only 2 nights a week or 3 nights. We have piles of street candy. And then the other 4 nights, there isn't. I mean, there are businesses are supposed to have dumpsters full of street candy. Like just by law, New York businesses need to have those. But yeah, that's so weird. There's a lot of weird buildings here. This is like an industrial building. There's nothing here. There's no windows or anything. Okay, that's the BQE right there. So maybe I'm going to go over to the other side of BQE and walk over there for a little bit. I feel like that's something that I haven't done with you guys yet. So this is also, I think we've been stabilized at as many people as our peak last night. I wonder if we were able to peak a little bit higher past 21 tonight. Oh, she was so cute, and when I talked to her, she talked back to me. She rolled on her back and showed her belly. She was saying like, "Oh, hello, come hang out with me." She was so adorable. Oh, this is fun. There's like a little outdoor waterfall. That's actually kind of neat. Let's see if we can go up there. I've never seen that before. Very cool. What is this? It's like a library or a restaurant? Oh, it must be an apartment, but it looks like a really fun apartment building. I want to live there. Move in. Okay, we're going to go to the other side of the BQE and just walk over East Williamsburg a little bit, I think. Right now we're under a major highway. A lot of traffic here. Lots of traffic. So this is the BQE. It's the Brooklyn-Queens Expressway. It links Brooklyn to Queens and to the Washington State, or the George Washington Bridge. So this is a major highway for New York City. This is how you get around the boroughs. I think it's like 5 lanes wide on both sides. The Queens Comic Party was that way 2 blocks on the weekend. We're right in that same general area. That's cool. I kind of would hate to live in one of these buildings because it's so loud right now. Like it would kind of suck to live over here, I think. I grew up in New Jersey, and then in 1998 I moved to Brooklyn. I fell in love with Allison and I moved in with her. But I mean, I've been in Brooklyn now for 98, so what was that, 25 years? So more than half my life here, so it feels like home now. I just didn't grow up here. Which is fun. I grew up walking in the woods, and Allison grew up with concrete jungle, so anytime we get near woods, she like freaks out a little bit. It's funny to me because it's so normal to me. Nice little area. Actually, let's go. I want to turn right and head down. We can go walk by Desert Island, another comic shop that I like to visit. Desert Island doesn't have as much like older stuff. They have a lot of indie stuff, and they have they sometimes have a little bit of back issues. Oh, cool. Very cool. So you've been here a long time too. Jason, did you move here for work, or why did you move to the city? In New York City is a ton of fun. There's just so much to do. If you're bored in New York City, there's something wrong with you. The shop opened in 2010. It took us 5 years of red tape and construction to get it open, though. We were in so much debt when we opened. And that's a whole other long ordeal. But we've been open now since 2010. So 13 years. Wow. That's been open a long time. It feels like it's still a new store, but it's really not. Oh yeah, working a girl. I just came here for a girl, and then I had to figure out how to work. I was still in college. The work thing was just like, I'm going to sell stuff on eBay. And I never stopped. I think that's a normal story of New York. You come here for school, a girl, work, and then you just stay. We're getting kind of back to the BQE. Okay, I'm going to zigzag around, I think, until we get to Metropolitan. I guess the BQE is a little bit of an angle. So go this way. I do miss nature. I do miss having space. I do love just being able to walk in the woods. There's a lot of things about nature I do miss. But I also just love the city, just being able to take a walk like this and find comic books, basically. There's always some kind of treasure to be found because there's just so many people around with things they don't want anymore. I don't think I could ever experience that anywhere else other than a big city. You know, on Easter, we went for a walk, and while we were walking, there's a guy selling comics for $1. I bought 6 comics. 6 comics, probably worth $100. Like, you can't find that normally. This is a nice little area. All right, this is Lorimar. So the other subway station is around here somewhere. Probably to the left a few blocks. You know, I'm going to walk another block on Lorimar and then go up. Have a little convenience store right here. If you need to get your nighttime needs. Jason, maybe I just have a comic book radar because I feel like I'm constantly, like on, after the Queen's Comic Party, I'm just walking down the street and I found a box with like 6 graphic novels in it. I'm always finding stuff like that. It drives everyone crazy. I don't know who Freddy the Vent is. You say, do I buy from someone who's stealing stuff? You never know. Someone's selling on the street, you never know. No, it was just some guy clearing out his collection. It was mostly 90s junk, but he happened to have some Simpson comics and some horror stuff. All right, this is a steakhouse with like a really cool old-timey posters on the outside here. A Frank Sinatra movie. Yeah, maybe it's just me. All right, Jason, I challenge you to find the street comics. You need to find them. Coney Island. This is kind of cool, actually. We got a Saturday Night Fever poster. Maybe it's just because I'm just constantly looking for comics, so my radar is like, that's all I think about. Comics. These are kind of neat, actually. I don't know how waterproof these poster signs are, but these are cool. Really cool looking steakhouse. Kind of want to get a steak now. And they got beautiful flowers here, just in the front. Just a really nicely presented restaurant. Just by how nice it looks outside, it makes you want to think, you know, inside they probably have really delicious food. It looks fantastic. Ooh, 22. Okay, we beat yesterday, and we're kind of sustaining. It wasn't like we just peaked up and then dropped 5 people. Awesome, Tina. Thanks for letting me know. This is exciting for me. I think we're going a slightly strong because I looked at the thing and I said we sustained 13 people average yesterday. So if we're sustaining at 22, that's actually really awesome. Question is, will we sneak up and sustain at 25? That would be amazing. Oh, here's Metropolitan. Okay. So Metropolitan and Lorimer. So trying to figure out. All right, Desert Island I think is in that block. I gotta come back here during the day to one of these trips because there's a hardware store that has a big pig in the backyard. We can go visit the pig. Yeah, I've walked around looking for treasure, like over this way. If we go up one more block this way and then you turn right a block, that's where I went to a garage sale last year on the Comic Channel where I found the Star Wars magazines and stuff. So yeah, I've been all over the place over here looking for treasure. I'm pretty good spatially. Yeah, it's a live pig. Honestly, you never saw that. Cool Kid and I, we went there and we visited them. It's a big pig that lives in the backyard. They have them in like a little fence and you can feed them and stuff. Yeah, free drink right now. Right here, Crest Hardware on Metropolitan. Right here. They used to do a little art show every year where they would put all kinds of art pieces inside. But yeah, inside here in the back, they have a whole garden section. Oh, they even have a pig light up sign. Yeah. Cool Kid and I, we visit. Oh, this is fun. They have a little train here. Train set. A little train set in the front. That's cool. Yeah, this is a really cool hardware shop. And in the back, there's a pig. On the weekend, I'll come here with the Cool Kid and we can go visit the pig. I'll try to do a daytime walk and talk. I think the Cool Kid wants to do more. I know, Cool Kid. Tell Cool Kid we'll take a walk on the wheel. We'll do a walk and talk and we'll go visit the pig. The pig was really fun. We were there for like an hour last time and I wanted to get going. He wanted to keep hanging out with the pig. It's like, I want to hang out with the pig some more. It's also one of the locations that has a bathroom. So that's our location for using the bathroom if we're in this part of the neighborhood. Oh yeah, here we go. Desert Island. I love this shop. It's just a fun little indie bookstore. The Gabe, the owner, he runs the big indie comic convention. So they always have like an art installation in the front here. He doesn't really want you filming inside though, so I never really film inside, but I feel like I should. Oh, we're at the 23. That's awesome. All those drawers right on the bottom here are filled with comics. There's a dollar bin right by the checkout counter. Like on the middle aisle, there's a dollar bin I like to dig. And like he has all kinds of little cool art on the walls, indie stuff. I want to go in there and shop right now. But yeah, Desert Island is super fun. I love that there is now, not including my shop, there's 3 comic shops within walking distance. A couple of bookstores, a couple of other shops that have comic related stuff. It's pretty awesome if you ask me. Oh, this is so cool. There's 23 people just hanging out in the neighborhood. Let's see. No, he didn't. He's really bad at communicating. But if they have dollar books, I'll have to recheck. I'll have to recheck the dollar bins. It's been a while since I went. What did you, Jason? Did you tell him like, tell Sean to go? Sean wants to dig through these.
Yeah, it's like I feel like.
You should, Jason. Next time you see stuff like that, if you have the money, just buy it, and I'll pay you back and give you like some store credit. So every dollar you spend, you would probably get like 50 cents a dollar and free credit for the shop. That way you could just grab the cool stuff for me, so you don't have to think about it. I should just make you one of my buyers since you love the go around. This is a fun Kellogg's diner here. This is cool.
Like stuff like that.
I think Gabe is just not really into social media so much. This is a really fun fence right here. It's like a colorful, I guess it's graffitied, but what is it, a restaurant or a hotel or something? Can't really tell. I don't know. All right, Matt, thank you so much for hanging out for like an hour almost. That's awesome. Sleep well. I'm happy my little walks can be your evening relax time. No, Gabe just, some stuff he just sells really cheap. I think he just doesn't appreciate mainstream stuff. So a lot of times the mainstream stuff he'll just throw in the dollar bin, and sometimes you'll find some good keys in there. I've found a bunch over the years. All right, I guess we'll go back over to the other side of the bridge, or the highway. We'll go back towards the west side of Williamsburg. I don't know if that's a horn or a trumpet. Were they in the dollar bin? First gambit. How much was he asking for the first gambit? Yeah, Jason, when you see stuff like that, I want you to get in the habit, if it's $1, you buy it. Bring it to me. I'll give you a fair offer. You know, if I think I can sell for $100, I'll give you like $60 in store credit. Or I'll give you your $1 back and $59 store credit. So you can turn your $1 into a whole pile of other stuff. Because when you see, it's like a $20 on the ground. You gotta just grab the $20 bill. This street looks really cool. I like the way the lighting looks right now. It's like really dark on this side, and it's really light there. There's a lot of graffiti. I think there's all kinds of laws in selling spray paint in the city, though. I don't want to deal with all that red tape. But yeah, if you see key issues in a dollar bin, you just grab them and then turn them into something else you want. Whether it's you take one issue and you turn it into $60 bin issues, or maybe like a key issue or something else, or some graphic novels. It's a habit you should learn, because it's just, you never know. Because if you're digging already, if you can find a little extra value while you're digging, it means everything you buy for yourself you get for free. All right, Jason, I'll have to check them out. Oh, there's a fun little church right here. This is fun. We're exploring an area that I don't really go to as often. It looks really cool. But yeah, Desert Island's a great place. I mean, it's not all the time, but it's a great little nook to go dig through sometimes, and sometimes you'll find amazing stuff. The best find I found there was a EC crime suspense. I don't know the number, but it was like $40, and it was a decent like 5.0 grade. Awesome book. All right, seems to be happening down here. Lots of people out enjoying the evening, having dinner. Oh wow, we're at 24. Yeah, I'll probably be sleeping, honestly, because my sleep schedule is either I have to stay up longer and go to bed at like 3 in the afternoon tomorrow. I don't know. Jason, don't sell. Just use me. My friend Sean, he buys comics all over. He doesn't sell. He just sells them to me all the time. All you have to do is think Sean will take everything you bring. It doesn't matter. I will give you back your $1, so you're not out any money. And then we'll figure out. Maybe I'll give you more money, or I can, give you store credit towards something else. Like, I want you to think it's just an opportunity that you can have without the work. Oh, we got our the Brooklyn Alien again. Another location with the graffiti. Yeah, I doubt so. The first person who saw that should have grabbed it. That's one of those things where if we see it, honestly, it took me about 8 years to find a 266, and I bought it off Kyle last year, I think, for $100. We're at 23. We hit 24 people. We're sustaining at 23. This is amazing. If every night, if we get a little bit more of a crowd, like, there's so much fun in this for me. I like seeing progress. Progress, anytime you do anything that's creative or a little bit out there, or you expose yourself to the world, or you put yourself in a role, it's nice to see progress. See an audience growing. To me, that's awesome. Yeah, no, it's okay, Jason. No, I understand. You have a regular job, and the last thing you want to think about is selling comics. When I go out buying comics, I'm not thinking about selling them myself. I'm going because I love them. I really should be thinking about my shop, but I don't. And so it's one of those things but like I said, I'm giving you the opportunity. If you do see anything really good in the future that you know has value, just pick it up. I will buy every single one for the price you know, if you're, as long as you're buying out of dollar bins. I'll buy everyone from you for the price you pay, plus a fair offer on top of that. That way you're not out money and you're not out time other than coming to visit me. Let's go this way. Although the police are coming by. We got the Popo. And the Popo's over there too, going both directions. I don't know what's going on over there. Something's going on. Ooh, I smell a little smoke too. Maybe there's a fire. Oh, I smell a very strong smoke right now. Very strong smoke. All right, we are on Metropolitan, which I don't think we normally go down Metropolitan. Yeah, Jason, it's all right. Don't beat yourself up on it. Just, I'm letting you know that I got your back, right? If you buy a nice key issue for $1, you're not losing money on it no matter what. And I'll help you turn it into more value. And it works for me too. If I get like a 266 for $50, I'd be so thrilled to have that. That would be amazing for me. What was the big bust, Tina? Do you know? No, I know, but a 7.5 266 is probably like $75, right? That's not a cheap book. For it to drop below $10, that has to be almost coverless. And even if you not 100% sure, take the risk. I don't care. I'll give you the $1. I don't want you to even question it. I want you to have a joyful moment when you find stuff like that. Like, holy crap, a 266 for $1? You buy it and then you open it up when you get home and it's missing the centerfold. I want you to know that I'm still going to buy it from you. I want to guarantee it so that you don't have to. I want you to have the fun of just grabbing it. Because I know how it is. Sometimes that little delay in thought, like, I don't have space for this. I don't want to do it. Yeah, 7.5 is probably like $75 to $100 full retail. I would have given you like $40, $50 for that. Or like 65 if you want just store credit for something. Definitely. Yeah, I'm there to I'm just giving you that guarantee, Jason. I want you to have the ability when you do see amazing stuff when you are out hunting, you can just grab it without thinking. Okay, we have the food down here. We went through there the other day. So we're back into the normal area. We are back. And now we're going to pass all the food trucks. I can't wait. Tomorrow night, I'm actually looking forward to the live stream because that's when everyone's to be out partying, and it was so much fun last week when people were like hooting and hollering into my camera. So I want to see how crazy it gets tomorrow. Oh yeah, Jason, anytime. I know how it is because when I'm out hunting comics, in my mind, I'm there to have fun. I'm not thinking about value or business. And I don't want you to like think of other, because that's why you go buy comics. You're having fun. It's a stress relief. So yeah, all right, we got the food trucks again, the same ones. Now we're repeating ourselves. That if you're looking through a dollar bin for yourself and then you find something worth like, $20, $30, you can just grab it and turn it into something that's, I'm not saying I'm going to give you $2 for a $50 book. What I'm saying is if you see a $50 book and you're happy to give it to me for like $20, $25, I'm thrilled to get it. And I'm guaranteed that no matter what, even if there's a page missing, I'll give you back the money you paid so that you're not missing out. Thriller number 11. But you know what? You're buying stuff that you want to read that's different. What I love about the way you collect is you collect stuff. You're looking for interesting, unique, different stories. You're not looking for the same superhero story you've already read 1,000 times. And I absolutely love that. That's kind of why I collect indie stuff too. I want something that's a little bit different. Exactly. The oddball stuff. It's fun to dig with Jason because he's just looking and he'll find the same weird oddball stuff that I'm looking at. It's like, oh yeah, look what I found. Yeah, you know, and it was so fun. Valerie was getting into it last, like she doesn't like comics, and she was in the dollar bins digging next to me. I think she spent like $20 because she was getting all into it too. She's like, I don't even know where to start. Where are these worth? I'm like, no, you don't buy the dollar bin because you're looking for value. I mean, yes, you do look for value sometimes. You dig the dollar bin because you're trying to find something fun and amazing for $1. How many things in life can you pick up for $1 that you could spend 20 minutes reading? Right? So it's just like, to me, the dollar bins are pure joy. The only problem is I like them too much, so I'll buy them by the long box. And what's so awesome is Mike and Eric, they loved it so much that I bought so much the last time that this time they're like, oh yeah, and they started throwing like Silver Age stuff at me for 50 cents. Just because they enjoyed my enjoyment so much. And I thought that was, oh, this building looks so freaking cool. So this is a little teeny cinema in the neighborhood, but they have the whole facade lit up. How cool is that? Isn't that pretty awesome? I think they just do really indie movies in that cinema. Super cool. But yeah, it's so cool. And then afterwards, the last couple days, or like 2 or 3 days ago, I think either Mark or Eric, I'm not sure which one of them, they messaged me and they were showing me all kinds of other stuff they had that I don't know what the price is going to be, but I'm sure it's going to be a great price. It's honestly, it's so contagious. When you meet other people that love comics as much as you do and you're hanging out with them, it's just like, it's just so fun. It's so joyful to me. I love just seeing all the smiles on everyone's faces. It might be Nighthawk. I think it is actually. I always forget the name of it, but that sounds very familiar. Yeah, she was definitely picking out. She saw what I was looking for. I was looking for stuff, independent stuff that looked really interesting. Just like goofy, funny, beautifully drawn, or drawn in a like an interesting way. And she's good. She's a very interesting person. Like, it's fun to talk to her and whatnot. Yeah, and I'm such a sucker for, I barely read comics. I should read a lot more. I wish I read them as much as Jason does. But I love just art. I just saw a light flicker in the sky. I think there was a spotlight or something. I guess I'm looking for lights in the sky. We're going to get to the river. I don't know if we're going to cut out or not. We're going to see if we can get a good connection or not. Oh yeah, 4-color. I told you. All right, let's see. Bjork bought a CD once. I wasn't there. My wife was there, and I wish I had kept the thing with she signed. John Bernthal walked into the store. He did a loop around the store. You know, he walked around it, and then he walked up to the counter, and he took off his sunglasses and looked at my wife, like to see recognition, and she didn't say anything. She should. I always kind of regret that she didn't call me over to come and meet him. That would have been so cool. And then let's see, Charlie Cox. He so there was his neighbor when he was in the neighborhood for the Netflix series. His neighbor came into our shop all the time, and Allison and him would have conversations. And Allison was just saying how she loved the Daredevil show, and how she was a huge fan of Charlie Cox. Great actor. I mean, he's one of my all-time favorite actors. So one day, Charlie walks in with the neighbor, and they come around to the side of the counter, and he's like, "Excuse me, ma'am." And like he introduced himself, like he came in to say hello to Allison. That was like the coolest thing ever. So Allison called me up. I rushed over. I got him to sign a bunch of comic books, and we hung out for like 20 minutes. It was amazing. So she just bought random knickknacks. That's awesome. Is the Gems on the Saturn series good? Because that always look kind of interesting to me. Let me know. You gotta give me the review of that series when you're done. I like hearing the reviews. All these weird series you're reading, I want to have the review. I want to know if they're any good. I probably have them already, but okay, I'm not going to go to the river because I think it cuts out. So I think I'm just going to go up Kent. Or, well, I'm trying to think if I do want to go down to the river or not. Maybe. No, I'm just going to go up Kent, I think. And then, let's see, Morgan Spurlock, who did Super Size Me, he came in when one of the flea market was still in the neighborhood, and he walked around. I was like, oh, Morgan Spurlock. He's like, yeah. I was like, cool. So I got him to sign Super Size Me DVD. Carrie Ann Moss, she came in with her daughter one time, and her daughter was having a fun shop in the shop. So I just talked with her for like 40 minutes. I was trying not to geek out, but I was geeking out a little bit. But I was just trying to, I usually like to try to treat celebrities as if they're just regular customers hanging out. Because I don't want to be like so crazy over them. I like that. That sounds like a 3 out of 5 stars. Yeah, but so yeah, Carrie Ann Moss, talked with her for like 30 minutes, 45 minutes. That was awesome. Let's see. Eugene Merman walked in, who I had known from, we saw him in person at the Comedians, a Comedy tour. He was there with Patton Oswalt and a bunch of other comedians. It was super fun. So I knew who he was, but he's also the voice of Gene from Bob's Burgers. So I thought that was super cool. I didn't have anything for him to sign, so I was just like, I found a comic book backer board and asked him to sign it really big. So somewhere I have a really large Eugene Merman autograph on a backer board. Oh yeah, okay, the actor that played Stanford Blatch from Sex and the City bought records. Yeah, exactly. I want, if a celebrity comes in my shop, every once in a while I geek out a little bit, but for the most part I want them to just, you know, have a fun time in my shop. I want my shop to be inviting for everyone. And then, I'm trying to think. I know more people have come. Oh, Ezra Miller came in. I wasn't there that day. My friend Whitney was working for us at the time. And so she got like a bunch of autographs. Ezra Miller bought a whole bunch of Star Wars stuff. It was kind of cool. He was geeking out. And then, I'm sure there's other people that have walked in. I can't even think about it. Yeah, he was all over. Oh, Jermaine Clement. Oh, yeah, Jermaine Clement from the Flight of the Conchords, who's also in the Legion series and a couple other things. He came in the shop all the time. Like for like a couple months straight, he was in there almost like once or twice a week. He would bring his friends over and he'd be like, look at all the collector cards. And he would like show them on cards and stuff. Like it was the most amazing. I wanted to geek out with him because I love his character on Legion. His character was so good. But yeah, it was so cool. But like I like that he kept coming into the shop, so I didn't want to like geek out so much that he wouldn't stop coming in, because I kind of like when celebrities are regulars. And then let's see, John Voight buys CDs. I haven't seen him in a while, but there's a while there he'd like once a month he'd come in and buy like 3 or 4 CDs. And then I'm not sure. And the thing also is we have a lot of music venues, or we used to. I think some of them are gone now. So we used to have a lot of musicians come into the shop. They'd go to Brooklyn Bowl to play, and then after the show or before the show, they would come and check out the records and stuff. Jermaine, he loved all the trading cards. He'd always buy a few packs, and he was just in. Oh, Lisa Bonet came in. That one okay, Lisa Bonet freaking walks into the shop, and she asks. She's there, and then her daughter, Zoe Kravitz, she's standing outside. Zoe Kravitz outside, Lisa Bonet's in there, and then they had like 3 or 4 other family member or friends with them. And like she asked me if I had coloring books. I knew where there's coloring books, and like I was geeking out so much, and I was just like, well, I was trying to tell her there's like a shop in Greenpoint where they're $1, they're great. I should have just told her to go to CVS. I give her the most long, way too long explanation of where coloring books are. Oh yeah, RuPaul's bought once or twice, I think. Years ago we had oh, what's his name? I'm drawing a blank now. The guy that was on Arrested Development. Allison, you remember that guy? Now I'm drawing a blank. I don't know. I know there's other celebrities. No, okay, let's think. All right, rude or crazy customers. Oh, yesterday, okay, 2 days ago, I was in the shop and some guy is like ranting and raving to himself. He comes to the front of the store and he's holding a sharpened stick. It was almost terrifying. Oh, RuPaul was just once? Okay, I thought RuPaul was a couple times. And then he came in the store asking us if we bought baseball cards. I was like I was ready to get in a confrontation. No, not Jason Bateman. One of the comedians. I'm drawing a blank now. He bought, this is when we were selling on the sidewalk. He bought one of those Christian movies. No, that guy scared me a little bit. I was hoping that I didn't, Yeah, someone comes in holding a sharpened stick, ranting and raving and being a little bit crazy into your store. Like he's ranting outside, then he walks in the store. Oh, David Cross. Yes, David Cross. He bought one of like those Kirk Cameron apocalyptic Christian L. Ron Hubbard movies. It's probably as a joke, I'm guessing. But yeah, David Cross. So many people. Oh yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of people that live in the general area. All right, we're down to 18. We've lost audience, but that's still an amazing amount of people just walking around with me. I love this. This is so freaking cool. I'm gonna have a little sip of water now because my voice is getting a little hoarse. All right. Who is the woman that used to work at the Bakery? That she was at the Academy Awards. So the woman who plays the girlfriend of the daughter and Everything Everywhere All at Once, she used to, for like 3 years, work at the bakery across the street. Met at a convention. Honestly, at conventions, you don't really, you meet artists and writers, like comic creators. So if you're talking about that, I think Dawn McTeague was probably one of the nicest people I ever met. She was awesome. Sabine Rich is awesome. Not as friendly as Dawn though. Dawn was super friendly. Oh wait, I think this block cuts out. All right, Tally. Let's go this way because I think it cuts out. Oh wait, did we look at the? You know what? I was going to look at the Empire State Building. Whatever. We'll just go this way. We'll just head out. David Nakayama is always super, super awesome to meet in person. Like, he's the nicest person. You always get a bunch of stuff autographed by him. Chrissy Zulo was very friendly. Although last time she tried to charge me for the autograph after I had spent like $300 5 minutes earlier. David Nakayama, though, he'll just sign whatever. As long as if you buy something from him, he'll sign it. Which is super cool. Oh, I missed this. This used to be Rough Trade right here. This was another music venue that was in the neighborhood that closed down because of the pandemic. Really bumps me out. I miss that place. They used to have like ping pong tables inside that you could do, and they had just like lots of cool records and stuff. Kind of miss it. And it was really good for our shop too, because on Record Store Day or anytime they had events, people would come in and line up and all that kind of stuff. All right, we're at hour 15 minutes. I think we need about 20 more minutes, and then I'll be 25 minutes maybe, and then I'll be at my daily walk total, I think. And definitely this weekend I want to try to do some daytime walking. Yeah, David Nakayama is super, super friendly. He's like one of the nicest people I've met in person. He's just like very personal. He'll talk with you. Oh, Questlove came and bought some records once. I think he was DJing or playing music at Brooklyn Bowl, which is super cool. I think there's a ton of musicians that have been in a shop that I just don't know who they were. But like, there's a lot of times someone will be buying records and someone will recognize and that kind of thing. I'm trying to think crazy customer stories, but honestly, anytime there's been a crazy customer, Like, I don't really remember. I kind of just block those memories out. They're not important to my mind. Like, there's been a few times where people made us uncomfortable, but then that's it. They're gone and we don't think about it again. Oh, just who knows who by people that, well, trying to think, even the people that watch my videos and I mean, there's a lot of cool people out there. I mean, Jason, he's in the chat right now. He's colored a comic book, so I'm sure he knows someone who knows someone who knows someone. Which building is hot? Which building? I want to know where there's a hot building. There's lots of cool buildings over here. Oh, he's looking for a fancy comic. Oh, I remember that now. See, Allison's usually in the shop. I'm usually not the one who gets to meet these people. Eric Carlson, who comes into the shop often, he directs movies. He's like a movie director. He's done stuff for Disney and whatnot. So that's cool. So I'm sure he knows someone who knows someone who knows someone. 6 Degrees. And try Matt, who's always in here. He has an awesome Instagram. So I think his Instagram, there's a lot of people that will know his Instagram but don't realize that he's in here. I don't know, it's so cool just seeing how talented everyone is and how all the cool stuff. Oh, it was a hot hotel. That's funny. I think we're gonna go up to the upside. We're gonna go into the hotel if it's open. Just because I always like it up on the park, on that big hotel right there. We'll go to the second floor park. We'll just do a little loop up there. No, and then I'll let Tina's in everyone's, like there's many comic streams I'll see and Tina will be there. Yeah, so there you go. Jason knows people who knows people. 6 Degrees, there's 1 degree. Jason, what is your main job? What is your main entertainment job? I'm just curious now. Now that you've said 20 years, that's a lot of years. She doesn't really, she has collected in the past, but we just have so little room. She doesn't have the desire. She doesn't have the natural desire to collect like I do. She likes, I don't know, she collects knowledge about different foods. If there's a food in the world, a fruit, a vegetable, a way of cooking, she'll know answers for everything. Oh, really? You're full-time in comics? Oh, okay. That is super cool. Oh, okay. So you used to do entertainment law. Okay, cool. That's actually really awesome. So are you a full-time colorist now? Like, do you have many projects coming up? I'm really excited. I gotta collect them all. I still have to get your first coloring job. I gotta get that issue. It's on my to-do list. And Thomas, the guy who I trade from Argentina, he just had a comic published in the US. I have to get that as well. I promised him I'll pick up a copy and give him a review. So my guess is you probably don't make quite as much money, but you are so much happier in life. That's my guess. We'll take one more walk here. We're looping around. Here's the Guardians of the Galaxy sign. Let's recreate last night. We gotta do this. Let's find the blue cloud. This is the second time today we've looped over here. Taylor Swift. Oh, that's true. Allison does collect Taylor Swift stuff. She has all the albums. I think she was thinking about buying the records, actually. If you come into my shop, it pretty much only plays Taylor Swift now. Well, Jason, I wish you the best of luck. I hope you color and letter a bajillion comics. Yeah, probably a lot. So sometimes you have to do things in life that aren't as lucrative as you would like them to be, but they, like, I'm walking around with you guys right now because this is bringing me joy, and it's not, you know, this is 10% of my day every day now. I'm going to be walking around. I'm hoping one day I can monetize it and make a little bit, but I absolutely love this. So if this can become my job where I'm actually just hanging out with you guys, that's a dream come true, honestly. Yeah, no, life is too short. And a lot of people make a lot of money and then they have to spend it all on life experiences because they hate it so much. It's oh, you're in Florida. All right, cool. Very cool, Frankie. Maybe I'll draw some PopFuzzes for you to color up, Jason. People want more PopFuzz heads. Okay, I'm not seeing any blue clouds. I'm not recreating it. Yes, actually, Cool Kid and I, we met Tom Kenny, the voice of SpongeBob, and Sean Astin was the next person over signing. So we didn't meet him, but we were in the presence of Sean Astin. Cool Kid is correct. Cool Kid, you're such a smart kid. Yeah, Sean Astin, his line was massive though. It took us 2 hours to wait for Tom Kenny. It was like too long, but it was also amazing. I think the Cool Kid was super thrilled that day. He was in such a SpongeBob kick at the time. Okay, here we are. Show me a colorful cloud. Show me a colorful cloud. Colorful cloud. Okay. Don't you think if the bridge was lighting it up, it would be lit up more often? I don't know. I feel like if it was the bridge, it would just light up. Or maybe just at random times, the light comes off a bridge and lights it up over there. Because there's a perfect clouds right now. I feel like right now would be the perfect time to light it up. I don't know. Yeah, isn't that cool? I got someone like Jason hanging out with me every day. And I love it when talented people want to hang out with me. I feel honored. Let's see, what else we got? I'm trying to think. Yeah, Cool Kid and I met Tom Kenny. A lot of Comic-Cons you can meet lots of people, but I hate that like 3 to 4 hour wait to wait for people. That's the worst for me. Look at Jason, you're going to get lower because all the people watching the channel are going to start buying your comics.
Yeah.
No, but like maybe the cloud was far enough in the distance and I forget the bridge. Because James said he occasionally sees a colored cloud up in the sky with him too. See, like right here, right now, I see the moon and it barely lights up the clouds. Like right there, the cloud is slightly lit up right there. Nowhere near as bright. Oh, you guys can't see. All right. So I'm trying to show the cloud right here with the moon. Barely as bright as that blue cloud. Last night it was like a massive blue cloud. Okay, I'm not the street. I'm not getting connection. I'm going to go down the next street. I don't want to lose connection. So cool. Jason, if you get extra comp issues, can you trade one to me? I'll trade you something for a few. Because I want to check out all your stuff. And you got to sign it for me. That's super, super dope. Super dope. I love it. Yeah, these clouds are perfect for I'm going to just walk this way until I see a crazy blue cloud again or something. Because, like, some ways I kind of want it to be just the bridge that I saw the other day. Oh, yeah. It must be. Yes. Look, there's a a red cloud right now. Okay. It's like a purple and red color. All right. We're seeing it. Let's cross the street if we can get it. Oh, yeah. It's just a little hint of red. Right there, the cloud. It's turning a little bit red. Okay, let's see if we can see this. I zoom in. Just a hint of red. Hint of red. Like, I don't know if the light is hitting it proper. It's not as bright and crazy as last night, but I do see a slight color in that cloud over there. Okay, interesting. It might be, but I mean, I don't know how far away the bridge is. But that was James's guess. He's like, yeah, I think I know what it is. Not UFOs. Not aliens. Yeah, it was in that general same direction, I think. All right. Okay, super cool. I guess we're not being invaded by aliens. Aliens would have been fun, sort of, until, you know, they take over and everyone gets murdered and then all that kind of stuff. Okay, now we know. It was last night, it shocked me, but now that we know, it's not as shocking. I think we all want it to be aliens, just, or something bizarre, or something like unknown. Although, I mean, this just looks slightly purple, and the cloud I saw looked closer and way more bright and way more blue. So it might have just been like the perfect positioning, or maybe it was the bridge, one or the other. Because this little purple cloud barely looked like anything compared to what I saw last night. Last night, the thing was so bright. I'm dropping my water cap. All right. Okay, a little bit of water. You can tell I'm not walking as fast because my legs are getting tired. I must be closing in at my full 5,000 steps. This is cool. There's still 19 of you. Wow. It's been a really, really strong night tonight. I think, what did we hit tonight? 23, 24? We didn't quite break the peak, but I think our average was better. All right, well, Jason, if you don't get enough comps, I will order one from like my comic shop just to make sure I get one, because I definitely want one. I want them all. I'll go around and I'll buy everyone out as well. Okay, I think we're going to try to go down this street. Oh, I forgot I'm still zoomed in. Let's unzoom. Okay, let's go this way. That's funny. Every time I mention how many people are watching, people jump off. I guess they get scared of me talking about them. No, there's 19. Okay, that's funny. It went down to 17, popped back up to 19. Yeah, if you really, after the video, just leave a quick comment and give it a thumbs up. Just like if all 19 of you, 18 of you do that, it'll really help the video do well afterwards, because that's a lot of interaction for a small video like this. Oh, you're welcome. I'm happy you guys are having fun. Honestly, this is a ton of fun for me, and it's like exciting that every night it seems to be a slightly larger audience. I love the idea that this just becomes a thing I do. And if this is all I do for the next 10 years, it would be amazing to me. PopFuzz comic has been on my dream. I've written the storyline, and everything that I thought about over the last 20 years is becoming true. So reality is going faster than my ability to make the story about the reality. Hey, G. Timmons. Thank you, Tina. Appreciate you. So the story of PopFuzz. PopFuzz is a robot who I originally had said it probably around now, right? When I first wrote about him or thought about him 20 years ago. It's 20 years in the future. He was a robot designed to help people. So the main person, or the person who buys the PopFuzz in the storyline, he buys a PopFuzz as a robot to help him with the online business. Basically, he buys a robot to help him sell on Amazon. And what happens is, at first it's awesome because he has this robot that starts doing everything for him. So PopFuzz is great. He's packaging the orders, he's listing things, he sells them. But then a tragedy hits, and the guy who bought him, he loses his family. So he gets super duper depressed. So it becomes a story of this guy's just sitting in a chair, like drinking beer, like pissed off at life. And so PopFuzz is still trying to do his job of packaging the orders and processing orders. And the guy just starts getting mad at the robot. He's just like, he doesn't want to deal with the robot. So he keeps telling the robot keeps asking what to do. And he keeps yelling at the robot. He's like, just upgrade yourself. So he yells at the robot that basically just order. He gives him the credit card. He makes the robot do whatever he needs to upgrade his memory so he doesn't have to deal with the stupid robot anymore. So PopFuzz keeps ordering more and more hardware to make himself smarter. And, oh, hey, Raphael. How are you? So then PopFuzz starts upgrading himself, and he gets to the point where he needs to write a program so that he can operate efficiently to package these orders, like, and all that. And so he gets to the point where he starts inputting all the books that he's selling. He like reads them and memorizes all of them just so that he has it on record, so that if someone complains about the book, he has it all on record. So he writes this program, and when he writes this program, he creates a self-aware AI for himself, and so PopFuzz becomes aware. And that's where that's like the origin of PopFuzz. And then you flash forward 20 years into the future where robots are sentient and kind of outlawed a little bit. And what happens is all the humans have augments where they can just read stuff and see stuff in their brains. They don't really need to read physical things anymore. So PopFuzz is a robot that rebels against that, and he absolutely loves physical media. He loves reading books. He loves phone books. He loves reading the numbers, looking for patterns, and all that kind of stuff. It would be so much fun to make it into a comic. I would love to do that one day. Oh, that's so cool, Tina. That is super cool. Yeah, I think it would be super fun. Because then I wrote the story, the first issue starts off with PopFuzz and Zigabot, one of his friends that's a little bit of a stupider robot that's not as upgraded. They're in an old book junkyard where they're digging through piles of old books and stuff. And then like the local gang comes to beat them up because intelligent robots are outlawed. So they're always like, people are always looking for them to kind of like break them up and destroy them, recycle them. So it becomes a story of them being like underground book hoarders who society wants to destroy. So they have to like hide the fact that they have self-awareness and act like regular robots. But at the same time, they really just want to go out there hunting for books and stuff. All right, Jason, I'll take you up on that. I was thinking of using ChatGPT to help me write it out a bit, because I know how I want it, but I need it to be a little bit more organized, and then maybe I could find a great artist or something. Probably. I need my contract with Whatnot is almost over. I kind of want to see if I can renegotiate for 6 months, but I want to switch over to just doing giveaways of comic books. I kind of don't like the selling part so much. I don't know. I just don't enjoy it as much. What I want to do, I want to contact Whatnot and see if they'll sponsor this. My idea was I would need probably about $200 a week as to spend on stuff to give away, $100 for shipping, and $200 for myself. So like a $500 a week sponsorship. And with that, I want to do a series where I take $200 and I dig dollar bins to find things to give away each week on Whatnot. That's what I want to do. If they'll agree to that, that would be amazing. Because then every week I'll have one video where I go out hunting for comics and I find the coolest shit I can for the cheapest price. And then Whatnot, I give it away. I think that would be so much fun. Because then I'm only packaging maybe like 10 giveaways a week while having a big fun adventure with it. And I think that would be awesome. Because I guess just the whole selling part stresses me out a little bit too much. And the packaging, I don't really want, I want to walk around with you guys and just chat and hang out. I don't want to package. All right, we're still at 20. Wow, I think the audience has sustained way higher tonight than it did the last 2 nights. This is awesome. Absolutely love that every night we're getting a little bit more of an audience. This is so cool. Day streams, as in me streaming during the day, it will. I mean, if you know my videos I talked about in the past, the way my brain works, I don't live on a 24-hour schedule. I live more on like a 25-hour schedule. So what happens is my sleep, it cycles. If I try to sleep before I'm tired, I can't fall asleep, and it makes it, the whole day is ruined. I get nothing done. So what happens is I just stay up a little bit longer. I need some Sean time to wind down, have my brain kind of calm down. Then I can sleep. What it means is the next day I wake up a little later. So yesterday I woke up at 3. Today I woke up at about 5. And tomorrow I'll probably, I gotta readjust this. Tomorrow I'll probably wake up at like 6. So for the next 3 or 4 days, I'm probably gonna have either a late night or really early. You might start seeing really early streams when I first wake up. I might wake up at like midnight and then stream at like 6 in the morning or something like that. So that might be what happens in the next few days. But it's just the way I work. That's how my brain works. It's how I function the best. It's how I get as much done as I do get done. But also means I'm always up at weird different times of the day. Raphael, I will definitely let you get first crack at every single thing I do. Because I'll definitely do a lot more collectible first edition comics and stuff. I would love to do that. I'm a huge fan of merchandising. I love box art. I love design. I love graphic design. So I love the idea of, I mean, I made my own toy. That's how much I love it. I made my own toy before I even had an audience to sell it to. And I love that kind of stuff. So I would love just doing my own comic book. Yeah, I'll keep you on your toes. So you don't know exactly when I'll be live streaming. Right now, for the next couple of days, it'll still probably be the evening live streams. But eventually it's going to switch over to the daytime. And I'm kind of looking forward to the daytime streams. I know some of you guys are late night people, won't be able to make them. Oops, I'm losing my connection. Am I still here? Yeah, I'm still here. I know. Oh, I think I'm going to turn right before, because the next corner cuts out. I'm starting to learn the areas where it cuts out. No, we're cutting out again. Cutting out. Okay, I think we're okay over here. But yeah, the next few days I'll still be doing the nighttime streams, I think. But then it's going to slowly switch over to the daytime, which I'm kind of looking forward to, because I want to do a lot more daytime stuff. I want to go into the city, maybe do some like Funko Pop live streams from some shops in the city on the main channel. Maybe check out some more comic shops. Oh, awesome. I love the older Archie stuff. There's just something really just quaint and beautiful about them. The older the better. 1950s are my favorite, but the 60s ones are pretty awesome too. One of these days I'll do a whole collection. I probably have 2 or 3 long boxes now of Silver Age and earlier Archies, so maybe like 900. So I should do a video on those one of these days. Also need to do more live streams on the comic channel. I actually really like the comic channel live streams because it makes it a lot easier than editing. I have 3 videos to edit for the comic channel, and all those are kind of like, I don't want to edit them just because of the amount of work. So I just need to get them done and then start trying to do, like, just plan 3 live streams a week, I think, on the comic channel. I think if I did that, I would be really happy with the comic channel, and it would feel like a joy and not become work. And I think you guys have been enjoying the comic streams too. Like, I feel like they make for decent videos. They're not perfect, but they're not terrible. Do you know which Archie book did you get for color? Oh wow, we're at 21 people just sustained. This is awesome. This is so freaking cool. I'm so glad that I was able to get the, oh wow. Street candy just is always so deep on this street. This is the street candy capital on this block. Yeah, I've been having fun with them, and like I can stream for 3 hours and do a really long video and not feel like when it's done, I'm just done. I don't have to worry about editing or anything. And the best part about the live streams is I get to interact with people. Of course, Jason, I know you love it. You're on every one of my streams for as long as you could possibly do it. In fact, you even come into the shop to just make sure I'm doing it again today. But yeah, the comic streams are fun because I also get to interact with people. When I pre-edit stuff, I don't really get to interact with people. And I think that interaction adds a lot of value to my own life, and it makes it more fun to me. Which, you know, I do comic videos because I love doing them, but it does become a lot of work, whereas the live streams is like all the fun without the work. Oh, that's super cool. Glitter, do you know what eras that were? Because if they're from like the 80s and 90s, those Archies you can get relatively easy for a good price. They're not super expensive. I'm at 140, Jason. I probably only have about 5 more minutes. So I'm happy I was able to be your night story, I guess. You're gonna sleep well now after hanging out with Sean for an hour and a half. I'm almost done though. I'm at 140 minutes, so I'm gonna go to 145, and then I think that's enough to get the 10,000 steps. I'm not 100% sure though. I might have stopped a little bit too much. Yeah, 70s, 80s. 70s you can still get for like a couple bucks. 70s and 80s Archies are relatively easy to get. It's 60s it starts getting a little bit harder. 50s are really hard. 50s are when they're expensive. But yeah. And the digests are even easier, and those are very short printed a lot of times. You can pick those up for $1 pretty often. Used bookstores are really good for the Archie digests. I actually want to start collecting them a little bit. I have maybe 20 in my collection, but I never went on my way to get them. Oh yeah, we're going in circles now. Oh, it's the hotel. It's a hotel. We'll get over there. I'll show you the hotel sign. Right now it's hot. Yeah, we're just going in circles at the moment. I'm looping around. yeah, I think we're all kind of winding down. It's getting late. Everyone's tired. It was a really nice walk, though. I had a wonderful time tonight with everyone. And I'm going to do it again tomorrow, I think. I almost didn't do it tonight just because I felt like I'm repeating myself. But I mean, if you guys keep coming in every time I stream, even if I keep showing the same hot building every night, it's awesome to me. Tomorrow night's going to be fun, though. Tomorrow night's when all the clubs and the bars are going to be hopping for the weekend. So tomorrow night it's going to be super crowded, and we're going to walk around the crowds and see if we can see some fun stuff going on. You know, Thursday night is not as crazy because people still have to work tomorrow. Yeah, no, the Archies are really affordable. You can get most of those for $1 to $2 a piece. And you're just like, so you get 5 for $10 every once in a while. You can collect them and not break the bank. A lot cheaper than buying brand new comics. Okay, we're gonna get near the hot building. It's the hotel though. We got, okay, on the left side here, we got, up here, we have the water tower bar that we always look at. I mean, that's awesome. I love that you guys like hearing my story. I like having stories to tell. And the thing is, with the more of you guys in here to talk with, the more stories I have to tell. Because sometimes I'm just randomly thinking things you don't think about. When people ask me questions and interact, it becomes a lot of fun because we're all having a conversation together. Yeah, I have a lot of awesome people here. Everyone in here right now that are hanging out with me are all the awesome people on the planet. And it's fun. You guys are all interacting with each other. You're all interacting with me. And all that. All right, so this is the hot building. It just says hotel. We'll take a good look at the sign because I don't think we've looked at it. All right, so we're at the hotel. It just has this big, giant hotel lit up neon light sign, this was the first hotel that opened up in the neighborhood. They got a big grant like maybe 10 years ago, 12 years ago, and they opened up that hotel. It's pretty awesome. There's money to be had, and they were ready to go. So they're the first one. Since then, we have that hotel. That hotel that went up. This lot is becoming a hotel. That hotel got built. And then that giant building over here with the rooftop garden got built. So the hotels are crazy everywhere. Oh man, I kind of don't want to stop. I guess I just woke up a few hours ago, so I'm wide awake. I kind of don't want the evening stuff, but you know what? I'll be back tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe in like 8 hours, I'll do a morning walk before I go to bed, or if not, I'll just have to wake up and go to bed. It's an old factory. It's like an old sponge factory or something that they converted into a hotel like 13 years ago. Thank you, Tina. I appreciate that. This has been a really nice evening. I can't believe we've sustained almost 20 people. This has been even a better night than last night, and last night was great. I think it's so cool that every night more and more people are hanging out with me. This is like just the coolest thing. All right, good night, all you beautiful people. Love you guys, and I'm so happy we had a fun evening, and it was really amazing that we all got to hang out. I'm about to sign off, so you're not gonna miss me. I'm about to end it for you guys so you can sleep well. And geez, I have stuff to do. I have to sort comics. I need to edit 3 comic videos. I need to I have about 10 more videos to film. So what I might do is sort enough stuff to stream 2 hours tomorrow night for comics. So I might do the walking earlier in the day if I can. I'm not sure, because I also might not wake up till 8 p.m. tomorrow. I'm not sure what my sleep is going to be yet, because I feel wide awake right now. So I'm going to be up for hours. Oh, there's the Empire State Building. It's too late now. It's just white light now. It's not colored. Later at night, they just... let's see if we can end on the skyline. All right, there you go. Empire State Building. Good night, everybody. I appreciate you all. I love you guys. It was wonderful. I cannot wait to see you guys tomorrow night. This is always fun for me. So much fun. See you later.